Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 1 and 2. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, in Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kawadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the alchemists pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, and to those that cleave to the body. And the Lord is doing Babylon, all right, the same way he did unto Egypt. You see? Which, you know, as the Lord said before, he likened Babylon. Shit. He say he likened ancient Egypt unto Babylon. That's a lot of things. Things happen, but as I'll say, the reason why I'm saying, so when you get into those 10 plagues, all right, the Lord is plaguing America, aka Babylon, which is called the daughter of Babylon, all right, which is speaking of America, okay, from a biblical perspective, or standpoint, okay, America in the scriptures is Babylon. Yes, it's not going to say America. It will refer to America as the land of the north, the land of the west, all right, the daughter of Babylon, all right, the mother of harlots, all right. There's a lot of bywords concerning this place, okay, the land where no man dwelleth, Azareth, all right, that foreland. So, you know, there's context clues. You just have to be in the know, all right, with history and in tune with history to understand, all right, the landmass, right? So now Israel will be in a place where the Lord will deliver, and also he will destroy, all right? But the point is that woe, which means destruction, all right, will be unto Babylon, man, all right? Now that ancient Babylon, okay, wasn't destroyed to the degree to where, all right, it had taken over, it had been taken completely, right? This Babylon is gonna be wiped off the map, man, with smoke, all right, coming up from continuance to continuance, or from, you know, obviously forever, all right, which is a period or season of time. It's a long period or season of time, all right? That's what we know as in forever, okay? Because the Lord, man, every time we wake up, every time we get up, we hear something new happening to Babylon, man. We hear the jets crashing, all right, in the Persian Gulf, all right. You hear troops getting killed left and right, all right. You hear the plagues of the world, the earth itself is suffering under the inhabitants thereof, as it says in the book of Hosea, all right, Isaiah, okay. The ruler have completely just torn the earth down, man. Okay, but we see the, you know, we can, if you can look out and see a glass clearly, or look through, all right, if you can remove all the smoke and mirrors, you can remove all the things that are kind of, you know, have America in a space where they are thriving. If you can remove all those things, and really you just need the spirit, all right? And you'll be able to pull back the curtains on America, and everybody can see the horse falling, all right? 2nd Esdras 16:3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, all right? And who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may, and what is he that may drive them away? So you can't stop the plagues of this place, man. All right? Remember at the time of Egypt, the Lord sent the plagues through, leading up to that death of the firstborn child, of Pharaoh at the time, all right, the king at that time, one of the pharaohs, all right, the Lord and your first son is the strength of you. So for the Lord to send a message of killing a son, all right, he technically cut your line off, all right, because if he killed a son and that be your only son, then your line is cut off, man. All right, that's the strength. That's the strength of a man. So the Lord took the strength out of Egypt, and that's the same thing he's doing to America. All right, he's breaking this place down. He's breaking the strength down. All right, because she had been a golden cup in the hand of the Lord. Right, she was protected. All right, she was well-to-do. But now, all right, the Lord saw need of fit to take this devil kingdom down. And when you look at it, it's the 250 year of their you know, I guess they rulership coming into power. But this has been the worst year on record, all right, that they've been basically embarrassed, I would say, right? That people are disrespecting them on every level. The president is a joke, okay? And you know, the other nations gearing up to basically take the whore down. So she's just in a free fall, okay? It says, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when they had begin to burn? So the Lord had put fire in her. Who can put it out? All right, and that fire gonna come by way of nuclear missiles. All right, that's the total destruction. But before that, the Lord said, he come to set fire on the earth. But what if it already been kindled? Because you're gonna have wars, rumors of wars, right? Nation against nation, people against people. Okay, you're gonna already have a fire within this motherfucker, man. In the whore. Okay. It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. See? And the Lord is a man of war. So when he shoot a shot at you, all right, you know, ain't no ducking that, man. Ain't nobody gonna be able to turn back the missiles once they come totally here, man. All right, their ranks won't be broken. All right. So how you gonna turn back an intercontinental ballistic missile that the angels are guiding with the spirit of the Lord on them when they shot at him? All right, it speak all the nations go around about it. All right, get in an array around it and make ready to bow and shoot your arrow at it and spare no arrows, man. Now I paraphrase that because I'm reading, but I didn't have that. But I paraphrase it. But you brothers, you know, you can easily find it. All right, in the scriptures, it says, "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?" Right? Okay? So the Lord is getting ready to beat this devil into pieces, man. You know, and we're going to get the popcorn and sit back and watch. This is Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. And this is a land of iniquity, man. All right? A town built on blood. Okay? Every morning do it he bringeth his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust know it no shame. Read that in NLT. It says, but Yahweh is still there in the city, and he does no wrong. Day by day he hands down justice, and he does not fail. But the wicked know it no shame. See? It says, I have wiped out many nations, devastating their fortress walls and towers. And the Lord did that. Okay, because a lot of them people had the chosen people in their hands, and the Lord completely destroyed them, just as he did in Egypt. Now, I ain't going to speak about too much of the plagues. You can go and read that on your own. But America is doing, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is doing America the same way he did Egypt, man. Go see what happened. It says, devastating their fortress walls and towers. And the Lord said, I'm going to enter into the land of unwalled villages. The Lord going to break the walls down. And the nuclear missiles, they going to climb the walls anyways, man. All right? It says their streets are now deserted, their cities lies in silent ruins. There are no survivors, none at all. So you do the math on that, man. All right? You do the math on that. Let me get this, right? It's Exodus 6:6. It says, wherefore say unto the children of Israel, I am Yahweh, and I will bring you out from among the burdens of Egypt, of the Egyptians, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm and with great judgment. All right? Remember, the Lord had cast Pharaoh chariots in the sea. You know? He cast his chariots in the sea. Matter of fact, let me get that and I'll get out of here with that, all right? Because I'm pulling up at camp, all right? This is Exodus 15:3. Yahweh is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh chariots and his hosts had he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also drowned in the Red Sea, man. And the Lord packed them up, man. All right? The Lord packed these damn devils up, and it's still evidence of old. But these devils, all right, chariots still at the bottom of the Red Sea to prove that the Lord did what he did, man. So that's pretty much the point. You know, the Lord gonna make a speedy riddance of this place, just like he made a speedy riddance of all the other places, man. So I don't want to write the Zada was edifying. Well, you know what? It says the depths had covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. You see that? So the Lord gonna bring the waters, the rushing waters over this place, which is judgment. Okay? It says let righteousness come down, judgment come down as a mighty stream, man. So the Lord is preparing judgment into this place, okay, that we may know that there's an exodus again, the second time, of the children of Israel, and judgment that none of the nations will ever have us in captivity no more because of the strong arm of the Lord. So I don't want to write this out. It was edifying, man. Next time I see Shalom.